I saved 12 dying houseplants using items that cost $1.25 each. Look at this transformation. The difference is incredible. Professional plant care products cost hundreds, but I'm about to show you how to get the same results with Dollar Tree finds. And hack number 12? It turns ordinary kitchen items into a propagation station that works better than expensive systems. Hey garden friends, welcome back to Daily Garden Fix. Today we're diving into the viral Dollar Tree houseplant hacks everyone's talking about. But here's the twist. I'm only showing you the ones that actually deliver results. No fluff, no disappointments. Just 15 budget hacks that will transform how you care for your indoor jungle. Quick question. How many houseplants are you currently keeping alive? Drop a number in the comments and let me know if your team, plant parent goals, or team, why does everything keep dying? If saving money while growing healthier, happier plants sounds good to you, smash that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We drop new budget-friendly garden hacks every single week. All right, let's make your plants thrive. Hack number 1, self-watering cotton cord system. Here's a problem every plant parent faces. You go on vacation, get busy with work, or simply forget to water, and suddenly your plants are crispy and sad. Inconsistent watering is the #1 killer of houseplants, but standing there with a watering can every few days isn't always realistic. Here's the brilliant fix that's gone viral for good reason. Grab cotton mop strings or thick shoelaces from Dollar Tree. Fill a jar or small container with water and place it beside your plant. Insert one end of the cotton cord deep into the water and bury the other end about 2 inches into your plant's soil. Watch what happens. The cotton acts like a wick, slowly drawing moisture up to the roots as the soil dries out. Your plant takes exactly what it needs when it needs it. No more guesswork, no more soggy soil or bone-dry disasters. It's consistent hydration on autopilot. This hack is perfect for tropical houseplants like pothos, philodendrons, and peace lilies that love steady moisture. It's also a lifesaver for ferns that throw a dramatic fit when they dry out. As you can see, my plants stayed perfectly hydrated for 2 weeks while I was traveling, and they actually looked healthier when I got back. Traditional self-watering pots cost $20 to $40 each. This setup? About $2 total for enough cord to water multiple plants, and it works just as effectively. Bonus tip. Use distilled water in your reservoir if your tap water is hard or heavily chlorinated. Change the water weekly to prevent algae buildup, and you've got a maintenance-free watering system. Hack number 2. Clear plastic cup propagation domes. Propagating plants should be easy, but so many cuttings fail because indoor air is just too dry. Your cutting needs high humidity to develop roots, but misting 10 times a day isn't practical for most people. This is where Dollar Tree saves the day with the simplest solution. Grab clear plastic cups, the kind you'd use for parties or cold drinks. After taking your cutting and placing it in water or moist soil, simply flip a cup upside down and cover the cutting completely. You've just created a mini greenhouse that traps warmth and humidity while still letting in all the light your cutting needs. The results are honestly dramatic. Watch how much faster roots develop in this humid environment compared to exposed cuttings. What normally takes 4 to 6 weeks can happen in just 2 to 3 weeks. The consistent moisture in the air prevents your cutting from drying out and dying before roots even have a chance to form. This hack works beautifully for pothos, monsteras, snake plants, philodendrons, and even finicky plants like begonias and ferns. The transparent plastic makes it easy to monitor progress without disturbing your cutting. Just peek through the cup and watch those roots grow without ever having to lift the dome. I currently have 8 cuttings under plastic cups on my windowsill, and every single one is thriving with visible root development. Professional propagation boxes cost $15 to $30. These cups, less than $1 each and completely reusable. Bonus tip. Poke a tiny hole in the top of the cup if you notice excessive condensation building up. A little air exchange prevents mold while maintaining that crucial high humidity. Hack number 3. Shower cap drainage discs. Root rot is the silent killer of houseplants, and it almost always comes down to one thing: poor drainage. Water sits at the bottom of pots, roots suffocate in that soggy mess, and your plant slowly declines without you understanding why. Here's the genius hack that solves this completely. Grab a pack of plastic shower caps from Dollar Tree. Before adding soil to any pot, line the bottom with a shower cap elastic side facing up. The thin plastic allows water to drain freely through the holes while preventing soil from spilling out and making a mess. Watch how much better this works than just throwing rocks or coffee filters at the bottom of your pots. The elastic edge creates a perfect seal around the pot's interior, and the shower cap material doesn't break down or decompose like paper products do. Your drainage stays perfect season after season. This hack is especially valuable for large plants and heavy pots that you can't easily tip over to drain excess water. The shower cap ensures water flows out efficiently every single time, preventing that soggy bottom layer where root rot loves to begin. I use this technique on every single plant I pot up, from tiny 4-inch nursery pots to massive 14-inch floor planters. The consistency and drainage quality is immediately noticeable. A pack of shower caps costs about $2 and contains enough for 10 to 15 pots. Commercial pot liners and drainage mesh, $5 to $8 per pot. Bonus tip, poke a few extra holes in the shower cap if your pot has minimal drainage holes. This lets you customize drainage to match your specific plant's needs. Hack number 4, mesh sink strainers as pot liners. Here's an annoying problem that every plant parent deals with on a regular basis. You water your plants, and soil washes out through the drainage holes, making a mess on your saucer, your windowsill, or your floor. Over time, you're losing valuable potting mix and creating cleanup work you absolutely don't need. The solution is so simple it's almost embarrassing we're paying premium prices for specialized products. Dollar Tree sells small stainless steel mesh sink strainers that fit perfectly at the bottom of plant pots. Simply drop one in before adding soil, and you've created a permanent barrier that keeps soil in while letting water flow out freely. As you can see here, the fine mesh stops even the smallest soil particles from escaping while maintaining excellent drainage. Unlike coffee filters that disintegrate after a few waterings or landscape fabric that clogs with mineral buildup, these metal strainers last indefinitely. They're rust-resistant, incredibly easy to clean, and completely reusable across multiple repottings. This hack has an unexpected bonus benefit that I didn't anticipate. It actually improves air circulation to your roots. The slight elevation the strainer creates allows air to flow underneath your soil mass, preventing that compacted, oxygen-starved layer at the bottom where fungus and mold absolutely love to grow. I keep a collection of these strainers in different sizes for different pot types. These cost about $1 each. Commercial drainage screens? $3 to $7 each, and honestly less durable. Bonus tip, if you're dealing with chunky orchid bark or super perlite heavy mixes, double up the strainers for extra fine filtration. 2 strainers create perfect drainage for even the most free-draining soil blends. Hack number 5, DIY pest spray with plastic bottles. Spider mites, aphids, mealybugs, fungus gnats, houseplant pests are practically inevitable when you're growing indoors, and they can devastate your entire collection if you don't catch them early. Commercial pest sprays cost $15 to $25 and often contain harsh chemicals you really don't want spraying around your living space. This Dollar Tree hack gives you powerful natural pest control that actually works. Grab a plastic spray bottle from the household section. Fill it with water, add a teaspoon of dish soap and a teaspoon of neem oil or white vinegar. Shake it well to combine everything. Here's how to use it effectively for maximum results. Spray the undersides of leaves thoroughly. That's where pests hide during the day and lay their eggs. Hit the stems and soil surface too. The dish soap breaks down the pest's protective coating, and the neem oil or vinegar prevents them from coming back and reinfesting. Do this once a week as preventive maintenance, or spray daily if you're actively fighting an infestation. I had a serious spider mite outbreak on my monstera last month. 3 days of targeted spraying with this mixture, and the infestation was completely eliminated. The leaves recovered beautifully, new growth came in perfect, and I didn't have to throw away a single plant. Keep multiple spray bottles mixed and ready in different areas of your home. The second you spot a pest, you can treat immediately before the problem spreads to other plants. A spray bottle costs $1. Even buying everything fresh, you're looking at under $5 for pest control that lasts months. Compare that to commercial spray at $20 that runs out quickly. Hack number 6, pebble humidity trays. Dry indoor air is absolutely brutal on tropical houseplants. You'll notice brown crispy edges on leaves, slow stunted growth, and an overall sad, droopy appearance. Most homes sit at 30 to 40% humidity, but plants like calatheas, ferns, and prayer plants genuinely need 60% or higher to truly thrive. Here's the affordable fix that creates perfect growing conditions. Grab a shallow tray or dish and a bag of decorative pebbles from Dollar Tree's garden or craft section. Fill the tray with pebbles and add water until it sits just below the top of the stones. Place your potted plant on top of the pebbles, making absolutely sure the pot bottom isn't sitting directly in the water. Watch what happens as that water slowly evaporates throughout the day and night. It creates a humid microclimate around your plant, raising the moisture level in the air immediately surrounding the leaves. It's like giving your plant its own personal tropical environment without running an electric humidifier 24 hours a day. The results become visible within just a week. Leaves stop crisping at the edges, unfurling, new growth comes out perfect instead of damaged and brown, and your plants just look visibly happier and more vibrant. This hack is both functional and beautiful. Choose natural colored pebbles for an organic, earthy look, or go with colored stones to match your interior decor. Setup costs about $3 per tray. Commercial humidity trays? $12 to $20 each. Bonus tip: add a few drops of hydrogen peroxide to the tray water once a month. This prevents algae growth and keeps everything fresh, clean, and attractive. If these hacks are already saving you money and solving problems, do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up button. We've got 9 more game changers coming your way. Wait until you see hack 12. It's the propagation station setup that rivals $100 professional systems. Hack number 7. Plastic drawer organizers as mini greenhouses. If you love propagating plants or starting seeds from scratch, this hack is absolutely about to change your entire game. Professional propagation boxes and seed starting systems cost $30 to $60 minimum. Dollar Tree has clear plastic drawer organizers that work exactly the same way for a tiny fraction of the cost. Here's how to set this up for maximum success. Fill the bottom of the organizer with moist sphagnum moss, perlite, or vermiculite. Place your cuttings or seeds on top, spacing them out so they're not touching each other. Close the lid completely. You've just created the absolutely perfect propagation environment with consistent humidity, gentle warmth, and excellent light penetration. The transparent plastic traps moisture inside while still allowing sunlight to reach your plants. Look at how quickly roots develop in this controlled environment compared to open-air methods. Cuttings that normally take weeks to root can show visible growth in just days. What makes this hack even more impressive is the organizational factor. Each drawer can hold multiple cuttings of the same plant type, keeping your entire propagation project organized and easy to monitor. You can stack multiple containers on a shelf, creating an efficient propagation station that takes up minimal space while handling dozens of plants simultaneously. I currently run 4 of these organizers with different plant types. The system is neat, completely controlled, and incredibly effective. These cost $2 to $3 each. Professional propagation boxes, $40 to $50 each minimum. Bonus tip: place a heating mat underneath your organizer during winter months. Bottom heat plus trapped humidity creates absolutely perfect conditions for rooting even the most finicky tropical cuttings. Hack number 8. Shower caddies as plant care stations. Here's a problem that drives plant parents absolutely crazy. You're watering your collection, and you constantly have to run back and forth to grab scissors, then back for spray bottles, then back again for fertilizer and cleaning cloths. It's inefficient, frustrating, and makes plant care feel like way more work than it should be. The solution is brilliant in its beautiful simplicity. Grab a plastic shower caddy from Dollar Tree and turn it into your all-in-one portable plant care station. Use the different compartments to organize everything you need. Watering bottle in one section, pruning shears in another, fertilizer, pest spray, microfiber cloths, twist ties, and plant food labels, all in one easy-to-carry container. Watch how much faster and genuinely more enjoyable plant care becomes when everything is at your fingertips. You can move efficiently from plant to plant with your caddy in hand, handling watering, pruning, inspecting for pests, and treating problems all in one smooth pass through your entire collection. This hack is especially valuable for people with plants scattered in multiple rooms. Grab your caddy and do a complete house tour, taking care of every single plant without missing anything or forgetting what you were doing. The handle makes it easy to carry even when full, and the drainage holes mean you can rinse the whole thing out if you spill water or soil. I keep 2 caddies personally. One for routine maintenance with watering and pruning tools, and another dedicated specifically to propagation supplies with rooting hormone, clean jars, and labels. This specialized organization means I can tackle absolutely any plant task immediately. The shower caddy costs about $2. The time and frustration it saves you? Absolutely priceless. This simple organizational tool makes you way more likely to actually do consistent plant care. Hack number 9. Clear storage bowls as plant covers. Dollar Tree's clear plastic storage bowls have a secret superpower that most people never discover or think to use. Flip them upside down over small plants or delicate cuttings, and you've created instant humidity domes that protect and nurture your most sensitive greenery. Here's exactly why this works so incredibly well. Young cuttings, newly propagated plants, and humidity-loving varieties like Phytonias and baby ferns genuinely struggle in typical indoor conditions where humidity often drops below 40%. These clear bowls trap moisture around the plant while still allowing full light penetration for healthy photosynthesis. It's like giving each individual plant its own personal greenhouse environment. Look at the dramatic difference in growth rates between covered and uncovered plants of the same variety. The specimens under bowls consistently show faster leaf development, healthier, deeper color, and zero crispy edges even in the driest winter air when heating systems are running constantly. Beyond humidity control, these bowls serve double duty as pest barriers. Fungus gnats can't reach the soil surface to lay eggs. Curious cats and wandering hands can't disturb delicate leaves. Your plants stay completely protected from all the random household hazards. The aesthetic is surprisingly modern and clean-looking. Multiple clear bowls arranged on a shelf create a uniform, intentional look that resembles expensive designer terrariums. A set of 3 bowls costs about $3. Designer plant cloches and glass domes, $20 to $40 each minimum. Bonus tip: remove the bowls for a few hours every few days to allow air exchange and prevent mold buildup. This periodic ventilation keeps everything healthy while maintaining high humidity. Hack number 10. Dish racks as multi-level plant stands. Here's the final space-saving hack, and it solves one of the biggest challenges for plant collectors everywhere: limited space. You love plants. You keep buying more because you can't help yourself, but your windowsills and surfaces are completely maxed out. Vertical growing is the clear answer, but commercial plant stands cost $50 to $200 easily. Enter the humble metal dish rack from Dollar Tree's kitchen section. These sturdy wire racks become instant multi-level plant stands that hold surprising amounts of weight while creating beautiful tiered displays. The open wire design allows excellent air circulation around every single pot, preventing the mold and overwatering issues that plague closed shelving systems. Here's how to make them look absolutely amazing instead of cheap. Give your dish rack a quick spray paint makeover in black, white, gold, or any color that matches your existing decor. Let it dry completely overnight. Now arrange small to medium pots on each level, mixing different heights and textures to create visual interest. The genius of this hack is its complete flexibility. Use one rack on a windowsill to instantly triple your growing space. Stack 2 together for dramatic height in a corner. Mount one sideways on a wall for a floating vertical garden effect. Use them outdoors for succulents and herbs. Each setup costs just a few dollars, and each rack holds 8 to 12 pots depending on size. Commercial plant stands with similar capacity, $40 to $80 minimum. Trendy ladder shelves? Over $100 easily. Bonus tip: add S-hooks to hang small pots from the rack's frame, creating even more growing space. Or attach LED grow light strips underneath each level for year-round indoor growing. Hack number 11. Foam poster boards for light control. Light management is one of the trickiest parts of indoor plant care. Too much direct sun scorches and burns leaves. Too little causes weak, leggy growth and poor color. Finding that perfect balance can feel impossible, especially in rooms with limited window options. Foam poster boards from Dollar Tree become adjustable light management tools that give you total control. Place them strategically between your plant and the window to filter harsh afternoon sun, cutting intensity while still providing plenty of brightness. Or use the white reflective side to bounce light into dark corners where plants struggle. The white foam surface diffuses intense rays beautifully while still providing the light energy your plants need for photosynthesis. Your sun-sensitive plants get perfect illumination without the burn damage that comes from direct exposure. I use this technique specifically for my calatheas and ferns positioned near south-facing windows. The boards cut the harshest midday rays, and the leaves stay vibrant and perfectly colored without those telltale crispy brown edges that indicate sun stress. You can also angle boards to redirect light exactly where you need it. Create custom growing conditions for different plant types all in the same room just by adjusting board placement. It's like having professional grow room control for literally $1 per board. The boards are lightweight and easy to reposition as seasons change and sun angles shift. They also double as backdrop material for plant photos if you're into that. These cost $1 each. Professional shade cloth systems and light diffusion setups? $20 to $30 minimum and way less adjustable. Hack number 12. Ice cube tray fertilizer portions. Measuring liquid fertilizer every single time you water is tedious and time-consuming. It's easy to make mistakes, and over-fertilizing leads to burned roots and serious plant damage. Under-fertilizing means slow growth and poor performance. Here's the brilliant solution that makes feeding completely foolproof. Mix your liquid fertilizer at the proper dilution rate in a pitcher following package directions. Pour the diluted mixture into ice cube trays. Place them in your freezer. Each frozen cube becomes a perfect pre-measured dose of fertilizer. When it's time to water, simply pop out a cube and drop it directly into your watering can. As it melts, it creates perfectly diluted fertilizer at exactly the right strength every single time. This works brilliantly for orchids that need precise feeding, succulents that require weak dilution, and any plant where consistency matters. No measuring cups, no guesswork, no math, no risk of burns. Just consistent nutrition that helps your plants thrive. You can even make different trays for different plant types. One tray with orchid formula, another with succulent food, another with general houseplant fertilizer. Color code them or label the trays, and you've got a complete feeding system that's more precise than most commercial options. The convenience factor is genuinely life-changing for plant care. Everything is pre-measured and ready to go. You're way more likely to actually fertilize consistently when it's this easy. Ice cube trays cost $1 each. The time saved and plant health improvement from consistent, accurate feeding? Absolutely incredible value. You're crushing it. 3 more amazing hacks to go. Number 14 is the pest prevention secret that works better than any chemical spray. Stay with me. These final ones are game changers. Hack number 13. Plastic food containers as humidity boxes. Some plants are just dramatically more sensitive to humidity than others. African violets, baby ferns, and certain tropical varieties need constantly high humidity or they simply won't thrive no matter what else you do right. Clear plastic food containers with matching lids become perfect enclosed humidity boxes for these high-maintenance beauties. Here's how to set this up for maximum success. Add a layer of pebbles to the container bottom for drainage. Pour in water until it reaches just below the top of the pebbles. Place a small pot with your sensitive plant on top of the pebbles. Close the lid, but leave it slightly loose or crack it open just a tiny bit. The mostly enclosed space maintains near-perfect humidity levels that these plants absolutely require, while the slightly loose lid prevents mold and provides just enough air exchange for plant health. Your most finicky, difficult plants suddenly thrive with practically zero daily maintenance on your part. I keep 5 of these containers running year-round for my high-humidity collection. Every single plant inside grows literally twice as fast as identical plants outside the containers. The difference is that dramatic and that visible. The clear containers let you monitor your plants without opening and disturbing the environment. You can see if they need water, check for pests, and watch new growth developing all through the transparent sides. These containers cost $1 each at Dollar Tree. Specialty humidity chambers and enclosed growing systems? $30 to $50 easily. and they work identically to this simple dollar setup. Hack number 14. Sticky fly ribbons for pest monitoring. Here's the truth about houseplant pests. By the time you actually notice them with your naked eye, you already have a significant infestation that requires serious intervention. Early detection is absolutely everything when it comes to easy, chemical-free pest management. Hang sticky fly ribbons from branches at different heights throughout your plant collection. They catch flying and crawling pests before populations explode into unmanageable infestations. You'll trap aphids, fungus gnats, fruit flies, thrips, and more. Every single pest you trap is hundreds or thousands you won't have to fight later. Check your traps weekly and replace them when they're full. This shows you exactly what pest pressure you're currently facing. If you're catching tons of one specific pest, you know immediately that you need targeted intervention before the problem spirals out of control. The visual monitoring is especially valuable for fruit flies and fungus gnats that indicate overwatering issues. If you're catching lots of these, it's your signal to adjust your watering schedule before root rot develops. I use these traps year-round as my early warning system. The moment I see pest numbers climbing on the traps, I take immediate action with targeted treatment from our spray bottle hack. If traps stay relatively clean, I know my plants are healthy and pest pressure is low in my space. These ribbons cost about $2 for enough to monitor multiple plants through an entire growing season. Professional pest monitoring systems with pheromone traps, $40 to $60 or more. Hack number 15. Vegetable scrub brushes for leaf cleaning. Here's something many plant parents don't realize. Dusty leaves can't photosynthesize properly. That layer of dust blocks light from reaching the chlorophyll, and growth slows dramatically. Your plant essentially suffocates and declines even though you're doing everything else correctly. Soft vegetable scrub brushes from Dollar Tree's kitchen section clean leaves absolutely perfectly without causing any damage. Gently brush both the top and bottom surfaces of each leaf to remove dust, hard water spots, mineral deposits, and pest residue. The soft bristles won't scratch or damage even delicate foliage, but they're effective enough to clean even textured leaves like African violets that are notoriously tricky to clean. Your plants can suddenly breathe properly, absorb light efficiently, and photosynthesize at full capacity again. I do a complete collection cleaning monthly with these brushes, and the difference in leaf shine and overall growth rate is immediately visible within just a week or two. Plants look healthier, more vibrant, and they grow noticeably faster when their leaves are actually clean. This is especially important if you live in a dusty area, near a road, or if you run heating or air conditioning that circulates dust. Regular cleaning prevents the gradual decline that happens when leaves get progressively coated. These brushes cost $1 each. Specialty plant cleaning tools and leaf shine products? $8 to $12 easily, and the brushes are actually more effective and gentler. Bonus tip: dip your brush lightly in diluted neem oil solution for cleaning plus simultaneous pest prevention. You're cleaning and protecting in one efficient step. Which hack surprised you the most? Drop the number in the comments. I genuinely love hearing what resonates with you all. And if you haven't subscribed to Daily Garden Fix yet, hit that button right now. Next week, we're making custom potting mix for different plant types for literally pennies per pot. You absolutely don't want to miss that. There you have it, garden friends. 15 viral Dollar Tree houseplant hacks that actually deliver real, measurable results for your indoor jungle. Real solutions, proven results, Dollar Tree prices. Every single hack in this video actually works. Plant care should be accessible and affordable for absolutely everyone. These simple tools and creative solutions prove that a thriving indoor jungle doesn't require a massive budget or expensive specialized equipment. Just creativity, smart shopping, and a willingness to think outside traditional plant care methods. If you found value here today, please share this video with another plant lover who's trying to grow their collection on a budget. Growing this community means we can keep creating helpful, budget-friendly content that makes plant parenthood easier and more successful for everyone. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Daily Garden Fix is all about practical plant and garden care that works in the real world with real budgets and real-time constraints. We post new hacks, tutorials, and plant transformations every single week. And definitely turn on those notifications. Next week, I'm showing you exactly how to make your own custom potting mixes for different plant types using Dollar Tree ingredients and household items. We're talking about potting soil that costs literal pennies per pot and works better than expensive commercial mixes. You definitely don't want to miss that tutorial. Before you go, tell me in the comments, what's your absolute biggest houseplant challenge right now? Watering consistency? Pest problems? Low light situations? Humidity issues? I read every single comment, and your questions and struggles directly inspire the videos I create next. Thanks for spending your time with me today at Daily Garden Fix. Now go give your plants some love with these incredible Dollar Tree hacks. They'll thank you with healthy growth, gorgeous, vibrant foliage, and that deep satisfaction that comes from successful plant parenthood on a budget. I'll see you in the next video. Happy planting, happy growing, and keep fixing those gardens.